Welcome back, guys. This is such an exciting time for us right now. We're so close to being able to move into the house, and with spring right around the corner, we are getting everything ready so that we can really expand our farm business. As a matter of fact, we got back late last night from picking up a poly feed bin, and the reason that we needed that is because just a day prior to that, we were also on the road.
We're going to Southern Virginia, so we got a couple-hour drive. We're on the way there now. We're actually going to pick up what, babe? We got
a bunch of livestock feed, so we're buying it in bulk. It's a good way for us to cut on costs with that if you're buying large quantities. So with the expansion that's going on with the farm, we're ready to just stock up on all of our feed and get everything going.
Yeah, so the reason why we're driving a few hours away to get this stuff is actually soy-free and non-GMO feed. So it's actually the good stuff. It's not. It's a better quality than stuff you get at Tractor Supply or Southern States. We're actually going to a farm and picking up all this grain, all this feed, all good stuff.
Yes, as it makes the food more appealing. So we're able to kind of expand our customer base and meet the needs of different customers.
Yeah. What I found. Look, she's a kitten.
I know.
It's a pretty cat. Alright, so we actually went to buy some feed. There's a little kitten running around here, and somehow we ended up with the kitten today.
She is so loving. I mean, we all just fell in love with her, so.
She wants to play.
The kids are excited.
New farm cat. Hi, we need a name. What should we name her?
Whiskers?
No, we ain't doing Whiskers. Come on.
Alright, let's go before they change their minds.
Alright, let's go.
We have 4,000 pounds of feed back home now, and we also brought home a kitten.
Yeah, the kitten wasn't part of the plan. I think fell in love with us when we saw it.
Yes.
Can't really blame it, right?
Yeah, and the feeling was mutual. We fell in love with her too. The guys there said that she had just been dropped off, so she obviously needed a family.
We parked the truck, we unloaded parts of the pallet and did it in pieces, I should say, because I had to drive that tractor with a pallet of feed across a bridge that we did not build.
Yes.
Looks kind of old and ratty. Wasn't sure it was gonna hold or not. So we broke it down a little bit and split the load up and parked them in here with the tractor.
Yeah, just to play it safe. So
yeah,
worked out, and we're done with that.
It probably could have held. So.
It probably could, but would you really want to test it?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Not at all.
And obviously, when you have all of that feed, you need somewhere to store it.
Behind me is a poly feed bin, or you can call it a silo. This thing can hold 4.6 tons of feed, which is 9,200 pounds. The reason why we went the poly, talking to the guy who sells these things, he said, I guess for our needs, a poly would be best because we won't be going through feed as fast as somebody who's like a big commercial farmer that has a steel bin. I guess steel bins are prone to condensation and having the feed mold up. So that's why we went with this. So this would actually work better for us. Since we're gonna start building this thing, we actually gotta dig in a footer and pour a pad to mount this thing on.
So the barn is totally stocked up now.
Yeah, we got everything for our stovepipe, for our stove inside the house. We got all of our animal feed for all the chickens. We do about 200 chickens from start to finish, with also some goat feed too.
We run about 200 chickens at a time, so once these 200 are out of here, we'll go ahead and bring the next batch of 200 in.
Yep.
We also have back here our lambing and kidding stalls, or lambing jugs as people commonly call them, and then we keep our other livestock feed in big metal trash cans back there.
We're working on getting the rest of this stuff out of here. Right now we have some tools, a little bit of building materials, and a few things from our last house here. We're trying to get everything out so we can get this thing turned back into the hay barn that it was built to be.
We need to be able to store this large amount of feed properly, so the poly bin that we have is going to be great for that. And we also need to eventually get another barn built for our livestock, for all of their lambing and kidding that goes on, or if we hit harsh weather. And we also need to get a workshop built eventually. So we have our work cut out for us, don't we?
We got a lot of work to do.
Good work, fun projects, right? The farm's growing. The baby chicks are gonna be here in less than 2 weeks now. Pigs are following shortly after that. We're gonna need to be putting in more of the poly bins as everything expands. Kids are doing well, house build's moving on. Lots of stuff.
A lot of moving parts. A lot of things happening. We're completely slammed, but there's always time to have fun, right?
Yeah, that's what it's about. Riding with Josh is not for the faint of heart.
She locked me out. Keys are inside the house. The door's unlocked. You know that? Now I understand how your knees feel.
It's not unusual for us to stop and soak it all in. We are so grateful that we took the risk and made the leap to live a life that fulfills us and allows us to have this time together as a family. This is what it's all about.